Hi.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, girl.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, grrr.
Hello, and thanks for coming, Canada. My name's Seth. What's yours?
Hello, Jamal's here.
Hi, it's Stony, and I didn't forget to put foundation on my butt.
It's true. I can see it.
Thanks, girl.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another fun week at Thanks for Coming, the most magically gay podcast. We are back again to bring you more full coverage of Canada's Drag Race Season 1.
What an episode. I'm telling you, these judges are losing their damn wigs.
Yeah, girl. These judges are like just begging to get fired.
I don't know. This season is good, but the judging is a little problematic for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we can get into it a little bit later in the episode. We want to start on a fun note. So before we get into the episode, that was your little teaser. Before we get into the episode, we have a really exciting announcement. Do you want to tell them the announcement, Jamal or Stony?
I guess I'll let Jamal announce.
Oh my gosh, I was going to let Stony say it. Okay, well, we launched our merch store.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting.
Oh my God, we're selling
How fun.
trinkets.
We're selling the trinkets and the things and the items.
You want thingamabobs? I've got 20.
That's right. I bought some of the thingamabobs, and they're really cute. Like a notebook, some pins, stickers, our retro logo, and our new logo.
Yes, you want to like buy some shit and hoard your house some more.
Yes. I bought a couple mugs because I wanted to make sure I had mugs capable of holding the hottest tea.
Yes, these are durable, not tested on animals, and they do the job.
Yes, we definitely had to buy more coffee mugs because we just went through all of our cabinets and got rid of coffee mugs that we don't use. So now we're going to buy more so we can do the same exercise in a couple weeks.
Yay! But it's very exciting. You guys can find all of our merch through our link tree. That link can be found either on our Twitter or on our profile on Instagram. Both handles are at TFC Pod. And if you're interested in buying merch, you're more than welcome to. Absolutely no pressure to buy it. We are in tough times right now, but it's just there for you if you want it now or some point in the future.
Yes, everyone, so cute. I'm really excited to put my retro sticker on something.
Yes, and you can buy face masks. So if you do need more face masks for quarantine and your various outings that you have planned, you can buy them on our merch store.
Ooh, that's right. Selfie pending. I did order that.
Yes, definitely. So we're very excited for that. But going forward, just wanted to say thank you to everybody. I had a little bit of, I don't know, I guess you would say just like a bad day mental health wise earlier in the week. And we just had to step away from social media because it's just very overwhelming. We work a full-time job and do this podcast in addition to that. So it's just like, finding, trying to think of clever things to tweet is just also stressful. It sounds dumb, but I'm just posting stuff. And if only a couple people like it, then I'm like, wow, I'm not doing a good job basically. So that's maybe just my internal struggle. So, but it just kind of all bottled up and got to me. And I was like, I have to step away. There's too much going on Twitter. We got to stop for a second here. So I just wanted to thank you to everyone that was really supportive of that.
Yes, thank you to everyone for the kind words and sentiments. Yeah, it's one of those things that's a fine line because we're not podcasting for likes and retweets, but it is a good way to kind of gauge what you're doing. But, social media is not the end all be all. So stepping away is always a nice reminder and refresher in that department.
Yeah, so it can be so toxic sometimes, Twitter in general. So it's nice to step away and I don't know, read something positive or do positive things because Twitter ain't that, sis.
Right. Twitter, because that's it too, because I'm scrolling my timeline looking for fun things to talk about, and then I just see someone taking their wedding pictures and a bomb exploding in Kuwait. I think that was right. Beirut. Yeah.
Lebanon.
Jamal might fix that later. Sorry, everybody. I was trying. I know it's bad, but I was like trying to like. This is all happening.
It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in, and it's not like an easy thing to like process when like a bomb is going off and you're just like having a terrible day.
Yeah.
Right.
So no disrespect to the people of Beirut at all, and our well wishes to you in your recovery from this event. But
Yes.
yeah, I don't know. I just think mental health is a great topic. It doesn't make you weak. It's not anything to be embarrassed about. It's something we all struggle with to varying degrees. So I just, for our podcast, I love that we're just like so open that we can just talk about it and kind of like try and promote the mental health aspect of our everyday life, really, especially in quarantine, because this is like such a weird time right now as well.
Yeah, I mean, we have to remind ourselves every week, Stoney and I, exactly what we're dealing with environment-wise. It's a whole new monster, so everyone just remember to be kind to yourselves. You're doing your best, and that's all you can do.
Definitely. This might be something we can touch on later, but for now, just wanted to quickly just say thank you to everybody. So many kind people on Twitter and Jamal and Stoney as well for talking me off the ledge of sorts. Yeah. So moving on from that, just one more thing to talk about before we get into Drag Race. I have some really exciting news for you guys. I've decided to go solo, and I'm going to start a podcast on my own and kind of just have it be my little side project.
Yeah, you're not leaving us. You're just doing something else on the side.
Right. I'll still be here. We're all still having fun. We're all still going to be here. But I'm just saying, in addition, after my talk about mental health, I've decided to add more work to my workload.
That's right. This is like the Destiny's Child contract. He's still got some albums to put out with TFC, so he'll still be around. But we're super excited for this project. We, of course, have gotten to get some behind-the-scenes tea, and I'm like super pumped for what's coming with Seth and this podcast.
Yes.
It's really exciting. It's going to be a podcast all about music. We're going to talk about albums as a whole, and I'll have a guest from time to time because we're also going to be talking about people's experience and connection to music as well. And this is all from a queer perspective too. So I am going to be trying to feature a lot of queer music. And if somehow anyone that's listening to this is a part of a queer band or a queer artist and you would like your music to be featured on the show, feel free to email me, or you can reach out on Twitter, or you can get in touch with us via the TFC socials. I'm across all of it. I'll go ahead and maybe I'll share something on Twitter so that you guys can find my Twitter, but I believe it's at treble pod. I think that's it. I can't remember if it's pod or podcast.
Check the show notes. We'll confirm and we'll put it in the show notes.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Check the show notes below.
Yeah, girl, it's treble pod at treble pod.
There we go. I love how Stoney knows my socials better, so that's how you know he's a real one.
Well, we're excited for just the theme of the show. I think it's going to be really cool to talk about different albums. I know I'm one of the weirdos when I'm going through my catalog. I actually search music by the album name, not the artist. So I'm that kind of music nerd.
Heck yeah, that's the way you got to do it. Each album is a story, and some albums there are just like one or two songs that I like from it, but overall, an album is a story. So even if the story isn't that great, there'll be a couple climaxes in the story.
Oh, for sure.
And we all love climaxing here.
Hmm.
All right, you guys. I think we've been rambling on. This is really like the retro TFC, like where we just kind of like chit chat for like 10 minutes. Wow.
I like it. Well, we had some church announcements. Lots going on. Lots to celebrate.
Yes. All right, you guys. Let's get into the real fun part. Our honesty spill of the week.
Honesty.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our honesty spill of the week, where we will be we're not recovering anything, where we will be covering the latest episode of Canada's Drag Race Season 1.
We are back. Another episode of Canada's Drag Race. Spicy per usual. My goodness, each episode is just giving it to us.
Girl, there's a lot going on this season, and it's getting down to the wire, and I'm very scared because I don't trust the judges to do the right thing.
Right.
It's terrifying.
The judges are, becoming really hostile.
Yes.
I don't know how to describe it. It's a very weird feeling that's happening from the judges panel.
It's like they've got like super itchy wig glue and they want to scratch it so bad, but they can't because they're filming.
Right.
And they're taking the rage out on the queens.
Very much so.
I don't know. It's just ridiculous is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get more into it too. I mean, you heard a lot of this talk on the last episode, so it'll probably continue on.
You're right.
All right, you guys. So at the top of this show, Kiara has sashed away.
Bye, Kiara.
Kiara was one of those queens, like we said, she was just warming up. So I look forward to see her kind of post Drag Race glow up and see what she can bring, because she's a talented queen for sure.
Yeah, I think Kiki wanna go bye-bye.
It took me a second.
All right, you guys. So the next day in the workroom, all the girls come in. They're working really hard to scrub all of the lipstick Kiara left on the mirror off.
She used the entire canvas, okay?
Yeah.
No, somebody get them some fucking Clorox wipes, bitch.
Yeah.
Spritz, bitch.
They need the spray and the wipes, like double duty.
Yeah, or like get a hose or something. The
Pressure
fireman
washer.
hose. Yeah, there you go. So then they show this weird warning to Boa, and it was kind of weird. It was not aired in the episode. What did you guys think of that?
I think that it was very just came off in a really bad light, in my opinion, because why the hell are we getting on Boa like that? Like, the look wasn't that bad. Like, why is it this super warning tone? Like, if you fuck up again, you're going home. Like, this isn't Drag Race boot camp. Like, they're trying to be tough and give constructive criticism, but they're doing it in a way that's just not very fun.
I don't know. The editing is not great either. The editors probably need to be fired. Thanks for just spoiling the fucking episode. But
True. So
I'm
true.
just I don't know. I'm so over the judges and how they have treated Boa. Basically they would not get off Boa's dick this season, in the first two episodes, and now they're just fuck you, Boa, after she has a really good episode. I'm just fuck off.
Right. I mean, it was just weird to me. It felt forced. They were well, based on our season notes, it's Boa's week to get voted off, so I guess we'll just show this little clip so that we can quote unquote validate eliminating her from the show.
I don't know if there's anything that's clear. If something isn't clear, it's that these producers, they're not the quality that we have with the other seasons of Drag Race, because these hoes are not being told what to say or how to portray themselves. It just seems like a free-for-all, and now it's turning into a you can't sit with us party.
Right. It's very bizarre. Yeah, I don't get it. But I'm just I don't know. It's just really weird to me. Sorry, I'm just thinking about it in my head. It's just really weird because Boa's been doing really great through the whole entire competition.
Yeah, not to mention she gave us one of her better looks this episode.
Yeah, I feel like we can get into it on the runway, but I was like very annoyed with all of the judging on the runway. I thought it was all incorrect. It was all wrong. I'm tired of JBC and his stupid like comments that make no goddamn sense. So I don't know. I'm going to get into it, girl, once we get to the runway.
I'm ready already.
Yeah, get your ice packs, y'all. The heat's gonna be hot.
So for this week's mini challenge, the girls will have to do their best clairvoyant quick drag. They will each have a mystery caller that they will have to help predict the future for. And this mystery caller is none other than Canada native and Drag Race UK star, Crystal.
Hey, oh my gosh, one of our favorites from Drag Race UK.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm excited to see Crystal. Like, I love Drag Race UK. It's my favorite, one of my favorite, like, seasons ever. So, yeah, it was awesome.
I loved their look too. Like that blood red color is always gonna win me over.
Yeah, definitely. I remember like when, just watching it the first time, I was like, that queen looks really familiar. She looks like Crystal. And then it was like, it is Crystal. And I was like, what? How did they get her on the show? Like, this is so crazy.
Yeah, the tie-in was perfect because she is a Canada native, but she is a UK resident, so that's how she got on the show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure I got that right.
Yeah, I don't know. I got maybe too excited. I just love all the girls of the UK season, so it was cool to see one of them on this season.
Yeah, especially because we as a viewership, we're thirsting for the next season of Drag Race UK.
We are. I'm ready.
It's time.
Who did you guys think did well in the clairvoyant drag challenge?
I thought Jimbo's voice is just funny. I don't know. It's like this kooky storybook. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but Jimbo has this way of turning on a character that just kind of takes you there. So I kind of like the kookiness about that. Lemon, of course. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Like, the little obvious jokes like that, it's just always going to win me over. So I liked Lemon a lot.
Yeah, Lemon for me was my fave, and I loved how she had like the joke with like, oh well, just in the next 6 hours, make sure that like nothing's going to fall.
Watch out, girl.
Yeah, she's like, no, everything's fine though. So
She's like, I'm not saying no.
yeah,
I also
So,
liked
I don't-
how she played the crystal ball like it was a DJ like thing at the beginning. She's like, wicka wicka.
yes. Oh my God, Lemon is just so funny. Like she's really good at just like improving and doing shit like that.
Mhm.
I don't know. So I liked hers. I thought, I don't know. I'm trying to think who else was really funny.
I really enjoyed Jimbo's Pan's Labyrinth reference, like at the very end with the eyes on the hands.
Yes.
I really like that. Jimbo was really funny and like maniacal. I like that a lot. And I liked Rita because she was like sort of making it like a dating line. Also, if you're interested in women, I'm single.
Yeah, that was pretty funny too.
I also like how she just said, like, are you male, female, non-binary, or who cares? Because that unknowingly to her, like, Crystal was on the other side, and that's very much like a great, like, line for Crystal to play off of.
I thought Boa's, it wasn't like the most hilarious, but I always love from Boa that we get like the theatrics and like the over the topness. So I really enjoyed that.
100%. Yeah, Boa was really funny. Like, 4 titties.
Oh my gosh. I was like, this is so random.
Oh my gosh. Boa just is like really great at improv. Acting, not so much.
Mercy.
But yeah, there were lots of great moments in here. I'm sure we missed some, so you can feel free to tell us on Twitter if you like, if we missed any of your favorites. So the winner of this mini challenge is Lemon.
Of course, she was the funniest.
Well deserved.
Yes. I don't know if the other girls felt that way, but we'll talk about that later.
Ooh, the girls are pressed that Lemon is doing so well. Pressed, honey.
They're so pressed you could create a whole jar of lemonade.
Or cold brew.
Yeah. Or a panini.
Ooh.
Hey,
Yes.
Panini.
Panini
Don't
press.
you be a meanie.
No. No Lil Nas. No, that's fine. We like Lil Nas. He actually samples Nirvana in that song.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Pretty cool. Listen to my podcast coming out soon. All right, so for this week's Maxi Challenge, the girls will be starring in their own late night law firm commercials. And because Lemon won the mini challenge, she gets to pick the teams.
I would have so much fun doing this. I don't know. Everyone would be scared to be assigned in teams. I would have just such joy doing this.
Yeah.
I know. And then she obviously had to be like, "Hey, sissy."
Yeah, she did put the sissies together. Scarlett Bobo and Alona were a team. Lemon picked Priyanka for herself, which I thought was, for me, it was a little bit surprising because she had not been doing so well in acting with the Snatch Game.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, Rita, Jimbo, and Boa are the last group.
Priyanka, I get what you're saying about Snatch Game, but I feel like maybe Lemon thought that maybe their vibe would connect more.
Yeah.
And like they'd be able to play off of each other a little more.
That's what I was thinking, because also too, you have to kind of pick like who you're going to work well with too, because that's everything. Because if there's like intergroup, like if you're not like meshing well, it's going to show in your commercial.
Yeah, and they had great chemistry.
They had great chemistry. One person that was not excited to be in the Sissies team was Scarlett Bobo. She was mean mugging everybody after being put in that group.
She was upset. Okay, she was not happy.
I know. Oh my God. I felt so bad for her.
Poor Alona, because it's like, damn girl, I didn't realize you just like did not like me like that.
Yeah.
But shit, we can stop the joke if you're over it.
Aren't we sissies?
Oh,
Sissies.
my goodness.
Sissy.
By the way, I will never forgive them for doing the sissy bullshit on this show.
You're not into the sissy?
I mean,
it's time for it to go.
I guess I'm kind of like Priyanka. I don't give a fuck about your sisterhood. Like,
But sissy.
Oh, everyone is tired of the sissies.
Yeah, if I were Lemon, I don't know that I would have put two strong queens on the same team, like not like Alona. Alona's great. Not like Rita and Jimbo on the same team. They've been pretty consistently winning challenges for the last few weeks.
I mean, that's pretty risky, but maybe she's thinking, oh, maybe they'll butt heads on ideas, because who's going to want to try to steal the spotlight?
Right. I think they both got their moment, though. They were pretty
do
respectful of each other. Everybody on that team, really.
Yeah, and see, that's the other side of the double-edged sword. What if they work just fine together? And they did.
Ha ha. So now the girls are getting their scenes together, and I think everyone is working really well together except the sissies. They had some trouble seeing the same vision for their commercial, I think.
I get really annoyed with people who just don't speak their mind in a scenario. Like, if you don't like the idea, just say you don't like the idea and we're not going to do this. Like, the sissy moment's dead. Why don't we do something else? Instead of just half-ass going with the flow and then saving the bitchiness for your talking head. Like, girl, here's your moment to take some leadership and ownership and fix it. And Alona's sitting over here like just doing her best, not knowing that you're shading this whole thing
Well,
internally.
yeah.
Like, that's not fun either, because people can sense that.
But she was also like Bobo was kind of being like a little bit bitchy to Alona face to face.
Yeah, like she was making it seem like, everything was stupid without saying it was stupid.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems, I don't know. Scarlett and Alona just are so up and down, I feel like, emotionally. Like, it's so hard to keep
Yeah.
track of, like,
What's
their
going
emotional
on?
state, like, within each episode.
Yeah.
That's a good read.
All right. So now it's time for the girls to go shoot their commercial. Some of the teams are more prepared than others, but without going too into the shooting of the commercials, because we will talk about each thing later, I laughed so hard that I snorted when Jimbo first yelled, "It's my special day."
Jimbo is just this real life cartoon. Like, you just do not know what's going to happen or what's going to come out of that body.
Also, thank you, Jumbo, for, like, basically showing what we all experience at the gay bar during the bachelorette parties. There's always that one bitch that is like, "It's my special day."
So true.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, also, I guess the key to doing well on Canada's Drag Race is yelling. So I'm going to talk really loud for the rest of this podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the Yellcast. Everybody, we're here.
We're here, everyone. Did you like the sissies?
Hey,
Listen.
sissy.
This is
That
Jeffrey Boyer
Jimbo-
Chapman's fault, by the way. This is all his fault.
Blame it on JBC. This, like, zombie bride, like, Hulk Hogan smash fiance, I'm getting married tomorrow shit is so accurate, because those hoes be hulking out after some shots.
Also, them just, like, throwing, like, change at the drag queens, like, very forcefully was very on point.
Yeah, a little too accurate.
Mercy.
So after all of the rehearsals, we are led to believe that Jimbo, Rita, and Boa, we got there. Boa's group. Sorry. I think my notes app thinks we're talking about Twilight because it said Bella.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is not a Twilight podcast. Don't even tangent off. So. So after the rehearsals, we are led to believe that Jimbo, Rita, and Boa did the worst after their shooting. So let's keep going on the show and let's see how that plays out in judging later. Let's see which team did the best. Back in the workroom, there's talk about all of the bridal parties that go in and choose to celebrate at drag shows. The girls talk about how, like, their wigs are messed with, their outfits are messed with, and Rita even told a story about how a woman put a finger in her anus.
That's just a dirty bitch. Like, keep your hands to yourself.
I was completely shocked because I knew some of, like, the antics that these, I think they called them dragons, or what they call them?
I don't know.
There was a word for it. I don't remember. But yeah, I was really surprised that someone would do that, like, in general.
That's just so out of line. Like, the least you can do as a person is, like, keep your hands to yourself, like, basic manners. Don't just go touching people, especially like that, without consent, especially.
Fucking violation. Like, I don't know. Some of these queens just get so drunk and then they just think that they can just, I don't know. And that goes for everyone, not just Bachelorette, but just, like, drunk ass people in general.
Yeah, a lot of even the gays, like, I think, was it Lemon or Boa? Someone said, like, I've experienced this more with, like, the cis white gays more than anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the word, I'm sorry, like, I'm really stuck on this, but I think they call them staggets. Like, you know, when you're going stag, like, I don't know. I don't know. I was, like, obsessed. I was like, whoever said this, I think it was Rita or Jimbo. I was like, okay, that's a great word.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do my homework.
Yeah. Let me know. I know all of you guys remember, like, I'm like, who wore this outfit? I think it might be this person. You're like, no, it was this person. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I'm the host of the show. Like, all of you guys know more than we do. So after this moment, Boa opens up about a night where she brought someone home, but ended up not wanting to sleep with them. And then I don't know if he was mad because Boa wouldn't sleep with him, but this person, like, really, like, beat her up pretty bad.
Yeah, this is one of those scary moments. the dark side of dating on these apps or just meeting strangers randomly, especially at your homes. You just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that was a terrible story. I felt so bad for Boa, and the picture was just awful. And to like think that like you're, going out, having a good time, you get back home, like you're drunk and think you're just like hanging out with somebody, to experience that, like when you're, drunk and thinking you're having a good time, like that's terrible. And then to like wake up in a pool of your own blood, I just can't believe it.
And like you were robbed and all this stuff too.
Yeah.
Like that was just like such a wild turn of events. So I don't know. I just felt I like really like empathized for Boa. It was really great to see how the community also came together and helped Boa by putting like a GoFundMe together so that she could sort of start putting her life back together and things like that. Pay for bills. I'm sure that was not expensive. I'm sure that was expensive and not cheap to, go through.
Yeah, that's very sweet.
I mean, luckily she is in Canada, so at least she had like health care, unlike fucking here.
Yeah, love that universal health care. But I also saw her, like, she's been using her platform to continue talking about it, and I think that it needs to continue being talked about. So I think that's great for Boa to do. All right, so switching gears, let's talk about the 3 late night loss commercials. So let's start with the sissies.
Oh my
Sissy.
gosh, the sissies. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess it was fine. I couldn't get over the spitting part, though.
You didn't like that part? Well, it's not
No.
COVID friendly. They didn't know when they filmed it.
It's so gross.
Yeah.
Like, keep your spit to yourself.
I thought their skit was funny. I mean, I'm not a fan of the sissy like bullshit in general, but I thought it was funny. It made sense, like Sissy and Sissy, like they're like the law firm or whatever.
Yeah.
I think is what they were.
Sarah and Saracen.
Yeah, so I don't know. It made sense. Like I thought it was funny. I think they did a good job. Like I feel like they should have been safe, and I guess Alona wasn't. But
Yeah. I don't think that this scene was bad at all. Like it was a little bit one note because it was basically just being like sissy like the whole time. Which I mean, I'm not as of, I don't have such an aversion to that as Jamal and Stoney appear to, but I mean, we're looking for like a story arc here, and we're getting more like a storyline.
yeah.
So, that was really, it was not bad. I was entertained enough. So let's move on and talk about Lemon and Priyanka.
This skit was pretty funny to me. Like, you can totally just tell these queens are overworked lawyers. They're still trying to get their coin, though. They're getting caught up with trade, and then trying to film their commercial and win your case. I don't know. I thought it was really funny.
I mean, definitely it's like a product that I think everyone can get behind. Like pussy protecting is very important.
It's very important.
Obviously Lemon like going down, like popping her pussy and coming back up was very funny to me.
Yeah.
I thought Priyanka like sitting on the chair like in bandages was pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah. They were really funny, both of them. They both had their little pussycat wigs on also.
Yeah, I was like, look at these sad Kris Jenner wigs that these girls have on.
Yeah, I feel like Monet should have been there with them.
Where's Monet? What's my name? Monet.
I did like the little moment with Stacy, though. She's like making sure the queens looked camera ready, like little tweaks like that.
Yeah, that was really cute. I don't know if that continued for all of the groups, but at least for this group of Lemon and Priyanka, Stacey was very supportive and like, watch your jacket, like you make sure that you're doing this, that, whatever. So just imagine.
And also, go ahead.
I was gonna say, just imagine if JBC was the host. I'm like, are you sure you wanted to do that after every scene?
Oh my gosh!
After every scene.
Ugh.
I was just going to say the chemistry on set with Lemon and Priyanka was very warm, and everybody was having a good time. You could tell everybody was into the scene. So that's always a good sign for the girls as well.
Yeah, totally. All right, let's go ahead and get into our last group, which is Jimbo, Rita, and Boa. Did you guys like this one? This was the one that was set up to be a disaster.
This one I thought was actually like pretty funny. Like I loved, obviously, Rita Baga, Anita Hot Dog was hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that when Rita would speak French and then Jimbo was just like, yeah, what she said. And it was just like Rita like talking trash about all of them.
Yeah, that was really funny. I also love Rita's like obsession with hot dogs, because this is not the first time that she's mentioned wanting a hot dog.
That's so true. Oh my gosh. It must be like one of their favorite snacks.
Yeah, I don't know, but like Oscar Mayer, reach out to your girl. Like she's out here promoting your wieners for free.
Sponsorships.
Jimbo, though, I will say Jimbo, I think, just does such a good job at just playing like so stupid and dumb. Like, I don't know, just like her acting in general. She's just like, yeah, I'm here. Like, closes book. Like, I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah, Jimbo does play a bitchy girl very well. And I think that moment is really iconic. It's my special day. Like, that's gonna go down for sure.
Yes.
It's going to be in the Drag Race reel.
Absolutely. All right, so it's time for the runway now, but I think before we get into the runway, we're all just going to take a quick little break and namaste our way into a better mental health situation.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to meditate in the break, and then we'll be back shortly.
Yes, I need to clear my mind before I drag these judges.
That's right. I can feel the rage bubbling already. We'll be right back.
Bye, sissy.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to our podcast so far. Thanks for coming. Right now, we're probably refilling our drinks, or maybe even gluing down our lashes again. While you wait, here are some things that you should check out.
Yeah, remember everyone, you can email us, tfcpod@gmail.com, and tfcpod on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Oh, and one more thing. You're not my real dad, and you never will be. Anyways, back to the show. Hey sissies, are you ready to come back and finish our Honest Teas spill of the week?
Oh my gosh. Yes, sissy.
Let's do it,
Sissies,
sissy.
let's finish
Hey,
this one
sissy.
out. Jamal's dying over here. Don't mind him. All right, so it's time for the runway, and the category this week is Canadian tuxedo. And we'll get into it, but I did not see a lot of denim, or what visually appears to be denim or venom. There was a lot of venom in Untucked, but
Ooh.
I wasn't seeing a lot of denims, but we'll get there.
Well, I did see denim, but I saw a lot of the judges rewarding queens for not wearing denim.
Yeah, the ones that didn't wear denim got better critiques.
I was going to say, we saw more of the colored denim
Is that what was happening?
than actual denim.
Oh, okay. I was
Denim is a fucking texture. It's not a color, bitch.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Danny.
I was wondering, I was like, was this category supposed to be like blue something or other? I don't know.
Listen, y'all, if Stoney understands, then, I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. And we'll get more detailed into the critiques too. This week, special guest host is Canadian funny man Tom Green. He came wearing his finest denim, a shirt that he got from Target, and a jacket that he got from Costco. It was beautiful.
Oh my gosh. He was giving us full dad vibes. I was like, look at this dad coming down the runway. Just like, I'm here at the function.
Yeah. He's like, I'm like the cool guy still, right? I'm just
Where
happy.
do we sit?
I'm just happy to be on television still.
Basically.
I just like flash back to the Tom Green show or that movie, Freddie Got Fingered.
Yeah. That was not enjoyable content for me.
He only got more points when he started dating Drew Barrymore.
Didn't he date Alanis Morissette too?
Yeah, I think he got around. Like, he dated, like, really big celebrities for a while.
Yeah.
Which is weird to me, but whatever.
Now he just retired into full daddom. So, all right, let's talk about the looks. Let's see. Where should we start with? Let's start with Scarlet Bobo.
I actually thought this look was very fun. I thought it was very rocker chic. I love the drama in the jacket and the shoulders. And the styling I thought was really, really on point. So I was actually digging this look.
Yes, this is very much like a Scarlet look. Like she has like her style, and this is definitely it in my opinion. I thought she did a very good job. Like it was denim. It was very much like what the challenge was supposed to be. So I felt like hers was one of the top looks in my opinion.
Oh yeah. I mean, there were other really good looks, but this one actually read as denim with Bobo. So she sort of looks like she could be like straight out of like a Kesha music video, I think. I don't know, like very sort of detox vibes a little bit here.
I see it.
It was fun. Like her hair was really cute in it too. Like I loved the green hair.
It was almost denim colored hair. Like it matched her outfit really well.
Yeah,
it was a vibe.
Very much so. We loved her. Let's see. Let's talk next about Alona Verley. This is a controversial one, huh?
Now, see, I actually did not mind this look. Like, I like the idea of it, just maybe if it were, like, a little more tailored. I did like the styling, though, of it. I thought it was chic for what it was. Like, for assless chaps, I thought that there was still, like, a chicness about it. Would I get on her for having her whole ass out? No. Like, that doesn't really bother me. But I guess, like, the Beyonce rule would be to just put, like, some tights on. And that automatically, like, nude color tights, whatever your skin tone, and that automatically will enhance everything. But I thought this look was, you know, somehow chic.
I like this look. It wasn't my fave. I do think though it was denim. She clearly came out with like what it was supposed to be.
It was denim.
She loves to like have these like chaps. I feel like she's done that like a couple of times.
That's
like
true.
With her looks. I totally disagreed with the judges and how they felt about her, and like it just pissed me off where JBC was just like, you should have had some foundation on your ass. Like, I don't know, for
That's kind of
Canada's
body
Drag Race,
shamey.
for them to have like just a few weeks ago they had like a pit crew member that was like not like, you know, the stereotypical like, oh, I have abs pit crew
He had
member,
an average body type.
and then they're like, JBC is like basically like complaining about Alona like coming out with like a bare ass that isn't like, you know, like Aquaria's or something like that. Like it just is very annoying to me that she like called her out on that. Like that's so annoying.
Yeah, that's a really good point because, you know, if that was someone like Scarlet Bobo who had her ass out and no foundation, nothing would have been said.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
just 'cause you're a bigger queen.
Right. This is like the whole like conversation. Like I forgot what the look is, but Lizzo, she wore a look that was sort of like assless chaps. I think it was at a sporting event, a basketball game.
Oh yeah, she wore it to a Lakers game, I'm pretty sure.
Right. And everyone bitches because it's not some like tight ass that, you know, wasn't like fucking J-Lo, or it wasn't like, I don't know, Aquaria
Shakira
or somebody.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, was it the foundation or was it that you just don't like seeing a fat ass? Like,
Yeah.
and not that Alona's ass is like huge or anything. I'm just saying,
No.
like, it's just like, what is the problem?
Yeah, she was serving the thickness. I mean, her ass was nice. I mean, if we're just gonna talk about it, or I guess I should say their ass, non-binary. So we're not gonna give her
I
a
thought
her.
it looked fine.
Yeah, their ass was real nice. I was enjoying it. I will say though about the look itself, I think it could have been used a little bit more sparkle. So maybe she could have outlined some of the pieces or something like that. Put a few stones on there that would have brought it up. What do you think about the baby hairs? Was it excessive? This was like all over her face.
I thought it was fine. I think if her look would have been upgraded a little bit more with like some sparkle, some like silver or something, I think the baby hairs would not have been so bad. It's just that we don't really have anything else to judge, really.
Right.
So
That's
it's kind of like,
true.
okay, well, what's going on with the hair?
Something to like tie it in, because I did feel like maybe we could have used some editing there, like just size them down a pinch to make them a little more dramatic. But I mean, overall, I thought it was fine.
And their beat was really nice. The face beat.
Yes. Alona serves great makeup if you haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, very soft, very like modern style. Like the way she applies her makeup and the style she uses is really nice. All right, another controversial one maybe. This is the one that Tom Green has a matching outfit for. Boa.
I actually thought that this was one of Boa's better looks on the season. I thought it was playful. I thought that they were way harsh saying it was just a bodysuit, because if you listen to the voiceover, the wings fit the description in the story. And you can tell that they're wings. Every set of wings don't need to be like Victoria's Secret, runway wings. That's not the definition of artistic, just putting everything into like one mold artistically. I thought that the wings were fine. Her makeup was great. I love this hair on her. And I thought she served it. It was one of my favorites.
Yeah, for me, this was probably my favorite look of Boa's. Like, to me, it was well put together. I loved the wings. I loved how she put, like, the straps of denim all over the wings. I thought her hair was really beautiful. I loved the breastplate that she used. It was just a, like, iconic look, and it pissed me off that the judges were so, like, down on it. I'm like, what are you even talking about? Like, this is Boa's best look, and then you couldn't get off of Boa's dick like the first 2 episodes, and those looks were not even anywhere close to this one.
That's right.
Yeah, this one, to me, Boa, like, it looks like she just walked out of like a Meatloaf music video or something like that, straight out of the 80s. And I don't know, like, I liked her. Yeah, like everything they said, everything was great. Just back in All Stars 5, we were talking about Shea Coulee's wings not being quite enough. But here, Boa, those wings like really are the right size, because Boa's like a thicker girl. So you kind of need a big wing, or else it's going to be weird proportions. So
right.
I don't think that it looked like ratty or like 3 days after your music festival or anything like that. I think they were just, Boa was in the storyline. Boa was supposed to be eliminated, so they just like had to dog her the whole critique.
Yeah,
basically.
I'm not sure what the hell is going on, but I thought artistically it was on point. It fit the description. And if they're having a hard time interpreting these queens' art, then maybe they should not be judging.
Yeah. Like, we don't need a bitchy gay on the judging panel. I don't know. This is just really frustrating. This was a really solid look for Boa. She looked absolutely incredible. I will say the way the hair was laid, I was kind of like one of the sides of the poof was a bit lower than the other side, if that makes sense. The line, so it didn't look like the hair was pulled back on the top. It did sort of kind of lean to one side a little bit. But I mean, that was a big ass wig, so that would be my only critique, because my eye did get drawn to that a little bit. But
an editing opportunity. Yeah,
totally. But yeah, Boa was great. It's just very frustrating to see them read her this way. Moving on, we have Jimbo.
Jimbo's so fun, like club kid realness. This is denim, and of course Jimbo's going to push it to the next level and give you texture upon texture of the denim.
Yeah. I love this look of Jimbo's. It was the face kini of denims.
Yeah.
I love the red ponytail or whatever at the top.
Yes.
So I don't know. And then obviously my
Power
annoyance
pony.
with JBC during the judging, when JBC was like, "Welcome to the competition, girl." Like, bitch, Jimbo's been here the whole time. Like, Jimbo like killed it first episode. Like,
Yeah.
the first mini challenge. Like, I have no idea what JBC is even talking about.
Were you not just here for Snatch Games,
Like,
sir?
Jimbo's been here the whole time. This was not like, yes, this was an awesome Jimbo moment, but this is not like Jimbo's like awakening. Like, Jimbo's been here the whole time.
Right. Since the very beginning. Like, since episode 1, everyone's been like, hell yeah, Jimbo's the best. Like, I wonder if they're like, the judges are watching it back, like being like, wow, like we really screwed the pooch on this one, because
Clearly not thinking before they speak.
right. I don't know.
It's like somebody like wrote the judging before like the episodes actually happened. You know what I mean? It's almost like we wanted like this to be Jimbo's like coming out moment. So like now they're like, Jimbo, welcome to the competition, girl. But it's like we've been watching the episodes and it's been like Jimbo's been here the whole time.
Yeah.
So like, what's going on?
Where were you?
Yeah.
Jimbo's been here. Where have you
Mercy.
been? Yeah, totally. Like, this is real. I bet RuPaul's really upset she didn't do this for the finale of season 12, but this sort of also gives me like sort of like Mystique from X-Men. Like, if Mystique like had put a face Kini outfit on with like
Ooh, if Mystique was in drag.
yeah, with like Raven with the red hair, and you like underneath the face you see the blue and the eyes too, the yellow eyes.
I love that.
Yeah. That's the notes that I took from this. Maybe not what Jimbo was intending, but work.
I love it.
Moving on, we have Rita Bega, or as we could maybe call her, Blue, and that the L is an exclamation point.
Yeah. Cute look. I don't think this is denim. I think it's the color denim. I don't think this is denim.
It doesn't read as denim.
Yes, I think it's very much a cute look. I like the look.
It's a really fierce look.
But if Michelle was here, she would not have it because this is not denim.
Yeah, 100%. But
Sissy.
It's just so frustrating because it is a good look. So it's like, for me, it's hard to criticize, except for like, it's just not the category.
Yeah, it's like you missed the assignment. Where's the denim?
But her eye beat was just so good. Like the jewels, I don't know. It's like, I can't say anything bad about Rita. I just love her.
Well, the face beat was gorgeous. It was giving me Pink vibes for sure. Like the whole hair and everything.
She should have came in on one of those wires and done some like flips and stuff. All right, let's move on to Priyanka. Trend alert, belts with straps attached to boots.
Trend alert, not denim.
Yeah,
That
I don't
too.
think this is denim. I thought it was like safe, but it was not denim.
This is also another one, a look that I enjoyed. I really liked it. Loved the hair. I love a good orange and blue moment. But yeah, girl, it's not denim.
Yeah, this is the effect of Shea Coulee. She really started this look on All Stars 5.
Ooh, for real.
True.
Yeah. And this isn't the last one we'll see too, because next we have Lemon.
This was denim.
This was technically denim.
This was denim. Definitely patchwork.
Yeah, she was like, "This is all thrifted." It's like, yeah, we could tell.
Girl, Lemon is very funny. But she needs some help on the runway.
This was not good.
Mean, it was not good. And as a fan, we understand, like, we're not in these queen shoes, but again, an editing opportunity. How could we have made the bustier not so awkward? How can we make a detail of like the jeans hanging off the garter a little more creative or like sparkly? I don't know. Like, how can we elevate it just a pinch?
And my favorite part of this though is when Brooklyn is basically like, you could have made the outfit better by doing like 50 different things to make it better. It's just like,
yeah. It's
like,
just
I feel like
outfit.
yeah, like
I know, and even what Brooklyn was describing did not sound all that great. So calm down with
Yeah.
those
I don't know.
critiques.
I just thought with like Brooklyn, I felt like at first Brooklyn was like, oh yeah, we can just add a few things here, and then like she explains like a whole entire new like look.
Look,
and I'm
yeah.
like,
is more.
oh shit.
Less is more.
Because like the pant legs, they did not give her shape. They kind of took her shape away. The ruffle around the waist
Yeah.
took the shape away. It was, I mean, the arm pieces, she kind of looked like a scarecrow almost.
And hey, I like that Lemon's taking risk. You can't say that Lemon's not taking risk, but I would also like to maybe see her play with different kinds of hair, because sometimes I think that long straight wig drowns out the drama of the outfit. Like, would the outfit have looked a little different if she had some updo of some sort or like a high pony?
I feel like, yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Seth.
Well, I was just going to say, she has like, I think she's trying to make yellow hair her thing because she's Lemon, but I mean, you can style the hair still.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
I was going to say, I just think Lemon, like, the talent is there, the raw talent. I feel like Lemon kind of reminds me of like an early Shangela in a way.
Oh.
Like, she needs like that Shangela like glow up in a few years. Like, come back, sis, when it's like Canada's Drag Race All Stars, like in like 5 years.
Yeah.
And then like I would love to see Lemon. I just think she needs like some more polish to her, like Shangela.
Or maybe she can replace JBC as a judge next season.
I'm sure she would do better.
She would be a great judge. She has a great personality. All right. So then on the runway, the judges asked the girls who should go home and why. Most of the queens say Lemon, and a few say Alona.
Yeah, I honestly think that the girls are threatened by Lemon. I mean, based on critiques, sure, you can go ahead and put Lemon in that category. But I think that mostly the queens are threatened because she is so likable.
Right. And we can get into that talk, because after this is the Untucked moment where they're all kind of just like raging on Lemon. And I think, Jamal, you got it right on the nail on the head, because I think this comes from a place of insecurity, because it was just like really hurtful, like to see Boa was like kind of chiming in too. And it's like, she was just supporting you and you were talking about like your moment of assault. Like, how has she not been there for you?
Right. It just seems like such a reach sometimes, and you have to call a spade a spade. Like, why are y'all really mad?
And then Alona too is like, I just haven't gotten to know you because like you're what I want to be, so I just can't see you or talk to you. And I'm like, that is not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. And also, you've been in the bottom 3 times, sis. So
this season, like, these queens like are really fighting this season. Like, it's not a sisterhood. Hey, sis.
Sissies, where are you?
But it's just not.
it's a sisterhood until the fangs are drawn.
Well, that's good for them, because I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to make lasagna.
Best outro ever.
You know, my favorite lasagna is vegetarian lasagna.
Oh.
It's really good.
All those long, big, cylindrical vegetables.
No, it's all that ricotta cheese.
It's all about that keto base. All right. So here we have Rita. She wins the challenge, the maxi challenge. So claps to Rita.
Wow, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I guess we should talk about this before
no
we move on.
fucking denim. God damn it,
that
Rita.
was not denim. I thought that this was a fierce look, but it should not have won. I thought that Jimbo should have won. Or maybe Scarlett should have won. Not
also,
Rita.
The judges just suck in general, because JBC is like, welcome to the competition, girl. You're not the fucking winner. Like, I don't know. I'm just annoyed.
Yeah, I feel you, girl. I feel you. It was very strange, because they were like building them up to be the bad team, and then all of a sudden, oh, yeah, actually, Rita won.
They need to get it together. I'm really curious already to figure out what the tone of judging is going to be for like Canada's Drag Race season 2, because the queens have been getting dragged online, like on Instagram, on Twitter. I don't really see Facebook too often, but all the Facebook groups I've seen, they are not here for the judges.
They're dragging JBC. Like, Kim Chi just keeps posting like pictures of JBC like looking like a bitchy queen.
Even Drag Race alumni are like, this is like not good, because say what you want about editing, these queens said what they said, which, you know, that's how I feel, listeners.
Yeah, I saw Angina post about it. Fifi, Tatiana. I mean, I've seen a lot of the queens starting to talk about it, and I'm like, yes, please talk about it, because that's how things will change.
Tatiana's lives have been lit. If they're really funny because she's so messy.
Yeah, well, that's just another story for another day.
Yeah, you're so right.
But I mean, it's just like it's like building up steam, and JBC has taken zero time to apologize. Like, sorry, like I thought, like, you know, I'm new to this or whatever. However he wanted to explain it. You know, your notes have been noted. You know, moving forward, if we have a season 2, like, absolutely. Like, I mean, just say something. Like, don't just sit there and like just be like, well, I said I'm the judge, I can say what needs to be said. It's like, no, JVC, you are replaceable.
The fans will speak, especially Drag Race.
Yeah, and there have even been petitions started to have him removed as a judge.
There you go.
So we'll see what happens. So Rita wins the challenge. Boa and Alona are the bottom two. Are there any surprises here, or do you think the bottom two shook outright?
I definitely don't think Boa should have been in the bottom.
I mean, based off the performance, the main performance, I guess it makes sense to me. I feel like, I don't know, because Bo really wasn't that strong. It just annoys me in general with like the whole like denim bullshit that they just got a free pass. Like, I feel like something should have been said, but whatever.
Maybe we'll see it in an unaired clip next episode.
I mean, hopefully, good God. Like, but I don't know. Based off the main performances, I guess it makes sense. But
yeah, looking at the challenges, I guess, sure. But based on like the looks, I was like, come on, like, can we give her a pass somehow? Like, there are girls up here that are not in denim. Maybe we need a reminder that we need to pay attention to what the challenge is.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So in the end, Alona was safe, which was a little bit surprising to me since she has been pretty consistently in the bottom. I thought she was going to get the chop, and because Boa was really great, I think was better than Alona.
I don't know. See, I felt like Alona had more of the feeling of the song, or I guess I felt like she was like channeling the song better than what Boa was.
See, I feel like Alona had the sauce, and I just was not connecting to Boa at all.
But also, I think both of them didn't do a great lip sync because they just kind of planted and didn't do much for the whole entire lip sync. And there were definitely moments for them to move it around a little bit more.
Yeah, because wasn't this song on We're Here? I feel like we saw them perform this on We're Here, and it was like so much better.
It's quite possible.
Well, yeah, any of those three queens leading the song, it's going to be instantly better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So Boa sachets away, her first time in the bottom. So the competition is heating up, you guys.
Ugh, Alona better step it up. Like, she's safe again. Clearly she's doing something right. I don't know. But
I'm scared for the sissies next week. Lip syncing.
Yeah. The judges just make it so hard to pan out like what is even going to happen.
Now the judges did say, remember, oh, Scarlett, we see you, girl. So I mean, maybe I don't know what that means because they change from week to week, but they did give her kind of like, oh, good job.
Maybe next week Scarlett will finally be in the competition. I don't know.
Hopefully,
we'll have to see if JBC deems it so. Because
we have to see if like Jimbo gives us some extravagant look, and then they say like, "Oh, where have you been?
Where did you go? You were just in the competition. Now you've left the competition. You're gone now."
Rita Vega, you've won the Maxi Challenge.
I love Rita, so I'm like, whatever. She won, so I'm happy. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I like Rita too, but that wasn't Denim Sis.
No. All right, you guys, that was the episode. Let's go ahead and do a quick shift over to Stony, and you can tell us how the Fantasy League is shaking out this week.
Yes, so it's getting interesting because with Boa being eliminated, each three of us, have 2 people apiece.
Dun, dun, dun.
So let me just let everyone know. So after Boa being gone, I have Jimbo and Scarlett. Seth has Rita and Lemon, and then Jamal has Priyanka and Alona.
Ooh, yes. I'm a little worried for Jamal's team next week.
Yeah, it could be interesting. So after 6 full episodes, I am still in last place with 130 points.
Bringing up the rear, girl.
Jamal's in second place with 145.
Jeez, okay.
And then Seth is in first place with almost 100 points more at 240.
Yes.
Damn it. Okay.
I feel like Seth is going to win because fucking Rita Vega, like, she can just come out there like naked and they'll be like, I love you.
Bonjour, hi. Thank you, Rita.
Oh my gosh, Rita Vega is giving me gay Voldemort vibes in the workroom when they're working on their skits with that robe and that bald head.
Mm-hmm. I'm here for it.
This is what gay Voldemort would look like.
Yeah. I'm here for it, though.
I want that robe. Yeah, I want that robe.
100%. And the sweater she had on for the Paris is Burning reading challenge, I like that a lot, too. But, yeah. All right, you guys, it's been another rousing week here. Thanks for coming, the most magically gay podcast. just thank you guys for sticking in here with us. We had a lot of fun this week.
Yes, thank you for tuning in every week. Thank you for leaving ratings and reviews. We see you out there. We see you doing the work. Keep doing that. We appreciate you.
Yes, girl. We'll be back next week with more Canada's Drag Race. But until then, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Sissy.
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 Bye, Sissy.
Even Riddle did it.